The first story I want to talk about is The Man Who Lost Flowers. The crime in this story is that a man is a serial killer. He kills women with a hammer. The trouble about him is no one sees it on him. He just looks like this happy young man who's in love. He's some kind of mentally disturbed. I don't know exactly how, but he's not normal functional. You can see it by the way he puts together a sentence, but also when he kills, he doesn't seem like he's affected by it. His mind is kind of somewhere else. He doesn't realize how bad it is what he's doing. It's like he doesn't quite know what he's doing. But then again, he thinks about whether people will notice the blood on his suit, so he's not completely absent. I don't actually know why he's killing these girls. He believes them to be a girl named Norma, a girl he apparently loved, who died 10 years ago. The crime we heard about was that he killed a random woman in a dark alley with a hammer. He had just bought flowers, and when he saw her, he kept on calling her Norma, and then he just smashed her down with a hammer. Then we find out that it was the 5th time that he killed like that. The second story I want to talk about, and the second crime I want to talk about, is a murder on a girl. The angle we see the story from is a crime investigator who needs to find out how this girl died and what kind of life she was living before that. The story is put together like the girl is still alive and the investigator is having a conversation with her, but in real life, if you can put it like that, then the investigator is just exterminating her, finding out. Example, she had cut marks on her wrist and needle marks on her arms, so that indicate that she has tried to hurt herself, maybe even kill herself, and that she's a drug addict. Else from that, the investigator, she's just guessing, but what she could guess was that the girl had a bad childhood, the father left, her mother started drinking, using pills or booze. The mother then had to sell herself as a working girl, and shortly after, her daughter, the girl that is dead, also had to start selling herself. But she apparently, according to the investigator, didn't run away from home yet. The girl should have met a guy and fell in love with him. But the guy actually only took advantage of her and uses her to sell her to get money for himself. The guy was also beating her. Apparently, as I could understand, it was a customer because she ended up selling herself who had killed her. Strangulated her, as far as I know. But again, it's like it's no real evidence. It's what the investigator is guessing on out from the marks on the girl, and the girl also had a bruised eye, and she was in a bad condition. She had dirty hair, dirty clothes. Her nails was bitten down, but there was still some faded purple paint on them, so you could guess out from there that she once upon a time at least wanted to be a pretty girl. She wanted to take care of herself, but no one had done that for a long time. That's pretty much it.